Welcome to tonight's Alpha Gaming League. We've got Flex playing against Riot. This is the first time that these two teams have faced off against each other in the Alpha Gaming League. This is their first game of the league, and tonight we will be playing on Villa and Clubhouse. Thank you very much for joining the stream. As you can see, we're still trying to decide who goes on to what team. Flex will be playing on the orange team and defending first on Villa, and Riot will be playing on the blue team, attacking first on Villa. If you're a long time follower of the channel, you'll know that it's been a long time since I've streamed. So I'm coming out of a very long streaming break now, not for my own gameplay, but specifically for Alpha Gaming League tonight. It's my first time doing a cast for a league, so this is either going to be very good or very, very bad. But I'll do what I can to make sure that I don't let you guys, all the players, down. So if you can just bear with us while we get all of the players into the game, we can see that all of Riot are now here on the blue team. We're just waiting for Flex to turn up. Just having some issues with getting people into the game, it seems. So just we're just getting that sorted out. Okay, sorry, back to the important stuff. Right. So while we wait for Flex to join the game, let me give you a run through of who's on the Riot team. On the blue side is Riot, and for them we have Orlando Wright, who is the fragger for the team. We've got WHAVR. Now I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I'm going to go with whatever. He is a fragger for the team. Then we've got Jabir, who is on support. We've got Cheesy Bush. I can't help smile when I read the name Cheesy Bush, to be honest. Cheesy Bush 57, who is playing support, and we've got It's Wolf, who is a flex. Now, coming in for Team Flex, we've got KG and Toby already in the game. KG plays support. He likes to call himself the Goga of console, but that title goes to me, KG. That's not yours, that's mine. So, as delusional as he might be, KG is the support for Flex. We've got Toby already in the lobby, who is the entry fragger. We're going to have Bug joining, who is a fragger. We've got Corti joining, who is Flex. And we've got AS, who is on support. We're just waiting for those last three players to join the game, and then we will be able to get this underway. As I said, this is the first game for these two teams in the league. They've actually just only joined. A couple of teams dropped out, so these two teams have stepped up to take their positions to make sure that the brackets still remain correct. So they're currently riding in the middle of the chart. So they're currently sitting in the middle of the league table with 0 points, as they haven't played any games. At the top of the league table at the moment, we've got Inevitable Gaming, Apollo and UIU Synapse, who are all at the top with 1 win each. Inevitable Gaming has taken the first place spot simply because of their round differential. It's higher than Apollo's and higher than Synapse. So at the moment, Inevitable Gaming are currently leading. Those are the only 3 teams that have actually won their games. Every team has just played 1 game so far. And at the top, that gives us Inevitable, Apollo, and UIU Synapse. Hey JP, thanks for joining the stream. Hero for Hire, I was just thinking about you the other day. Thanks for joining, it's good to see your name. Oh, Apollo 1-2. Oh, okay, apologies. I've got a late, or rather a not quite up-to-date league table. On my league table it says Inevitable is number 1, so apologies. Apollo is actually at number 1 according to the chat. Thank you for clearing that up, V88X. I don't know how you pronounce that. Vix. I don't know. Making words out of numbers is not my strong point, so apologies if I get any names wrong in this stream. No problem. I'm guessing you're an Apollo player, V88. AKA Liquid. Oh, that's your gamer tagging game, is it? Okay. Alright, got 16 minutes left of the server. Oh, hello, we've got a message. What's this? Good caster. Oh, well, thank you very much. It's my first time. As I'm new to the league, to be honest, there's not really much I can give you, especially as I've got an out-of-date league table. All I can do is talk to you guys again through the fact of what maps we're going to play. So if you've only just joined the stream, I probably talked about this a bit earlier on before loads of people joined. So just to bring you up to date, tonight we're going to be playing Villa and Clubhouse. Villa will be defending first by Flex with Riot attacking, and on Clubhouse we'll have Flex attacking first with Riot defending first. Now, I'm fairly familiar with the Flex lineup. I haven't seen Riot play, but I have seen Flex play, and my understanding is that Villa is actually a very strong map for Flex, so this is going to be an interesting matchup. I don't know what it's like for Riot, but for Villa, I believe this is a strong map, so I'm looking forward to a good game here. Thanks guys in the chat. This is definitely my first time. Once the game starts, you'll start to understand this is my first time. Thanks to everyone who's joined the stream so far. And thank you for your patience while we get the teams in. If you give me a moment, I'm just going to see if I can find out what's going on. Okay, Flex are just pulling in their players. Could be about a 5-minute wait, guys. So please just be a little bit patient with us while we get the players in. Again, thanks to everyone who's joined the stream and everyone who's getting involved in the chat. It seems like UIU have got a lot of supporters. My understanding is that Riot is a part of UIU. We also got UIU Synapse, I think. I don't think it's toxic to just support your team. But fair play, gotta love the passion and enthusiasm from the chat. So for those that don't know, if you're watching the Alpha Gaming League, I'd guess you're into Pro Play as well. So if any of you have forgotten, Pro League starts again on Monday, which I think we're all looking forward to. Personally, I'm looking forward to seeing what G2 does with its new team members. It looks like they're going from a more well-rounded team to a support team. What am I talking about? to an all-fragger team. What's this? Hashtag TootXB. I'm Kicks. That definitely is not... definitely not a thing. Toot is not toxic. I have reliable information that is not the case. Okay, we've got team members from Flex now jumping into the game. This is very good. It's very good. Hopefully we can get things moving now. So for all those who are chatting in the stream, I'll do what I can to try and keep up with you guys, but obviously I'm going to be quite focused on watching the game, so I'll do what I can to keep an eye on the stream, but apologies if you send a message or anything for me and I miss it. I'll do what I can, but obviously my focus is trying to give you guys the information on what's happening. So AS has now joined the game for Flex. We're just waiting for 2 more members. But by all means in the chat, let us know who you're going to be supporting when Pro League starts again on Monday. For me, G2, Mrs. Toot supports Navi, although that was before Citizen left. Now that Citizen's gone, she's not quite so sure, but we'll see. Thanks, V88. Yeah, I know I don't have to read the chat, but it's nice to keep up with people. Uvopia, hey, how you doing? Long time no see. I was just talking to Mrs. Toot about you the other day. It's good to see your name. I hope you're doing well. I know last time I caught up with you. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Blur and Panics are in Navi now. Ah, okay, brilliant. Yeah, Panics is good. Blur I'm not familiar with, but Panics I have heard of. Okay, so everyone is now in the game. It looks like we've got a last-minute change of roster for Flex. So instead of having Bug and Core T, the Fraggot and the Flex, we've now got some guy whose name I can't pronounce and another guy whose name I can't pronounce. I guess X Forever, and I'll call him Q. That seems easier. Once all the players are readied up, we will start the game, and that is now. Let's get into it. First map, Villa. And attacking first, we've got Team Riot. So we're going to be following standard Pro League rules here. We've got full ban phase, 6th pick, best of 12, with overtime should we get to a 6-6 at the end of the second half. So first up for the ban is Flex, and they ban Jackal. Interesting. Jackal obviously being a big comfort ban on ranked, but I don't think this will be a comfort ban for Flex at all. This will be a strategic ban. I I don't know the two other players, but I think they play quite heavy roam games sometimes, so Jackal probably makes quite a good choice from that perspective. TootXB, also obviously a roamer stopper, so both teams here are looking to really cut down on the roaming that the opposition are going to be doing. Blur is from Challenger League, that's why I haven't heard of him. Okay, brilliant. Thanks for the update, V88. Okay, so we've got Mirror, known for being very strong on Villa, so a good ban there from Riot. And let's see who Flex are going to ban for defense. Once again, just before we really get into it, this is Riot versus Flex. It's their first game in the Alpha Gaming League for this season. First map, Villa. Riot on attack, Flex on defense, and the last ban is Kavera. I always find it interesting when you ban roam hunters and then you ban like one of the top roamers such as Kavera. I mean, I know she's not really seen as good for competitive play anyway, so it's an interesting ban, that one, from Flex. I mean, you don't really see much Kavera in pro play, that's for sure. Ranked, yes. Pro play, no. So interesting ban here. Okay, so we're going to be going to trophy and statuary first, which is actually quite a different approach. Obviously, in ranked, you'll find that most people will go aviator first, so trophy and statuary is actually quite a nice break to see something a little bit different coming out as the first map, as the first objective.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Right, sorry guys, just warming up to the controls. Where's the objective? Oh, it's upper floor, that's why. Okay.
Attackers have located a bomb.
So we've got standard setup coming out here, protecting the objective from Master Bed. We've got KG doing his support role there, playing Clash. And an interesting little barricade going up there in front of the reinforced walls in bedroom. When I play this, I like to put castle barricades there, which often really confuses people. So, as I thought, we've got a roam game from Bandit going downstairs. Looks like most of the attackers are going to be coming from the fountain side, with a couple coming over from the main road. So we've got some drones going out here from Riot, just trying to hunt down those roamers. No one's getting close to Toby just yet. Right, we've got a standard rotation hole now in between sites. And we've got a heavy setup coming up onto master bedroom. Looks like we're going to be going for taking out bandit batteries, possibly with Ash. With Thermite getting ready to take the wall. We've now got 4 players over here, so we're going to have a heavy attack from master bedroom. So Thermite's in. And looks like we're getting the bedroom open. And we've got the bathroom open as well. And first kill goes to AS, who is holding up in the trophy room with Maestro. So that's 2 down in master bedroom. That's 2 attackers down now. So we've got a very strong attack coming in here from Riot. Two nice kills there from Toby, playing Bandit. Oh, cheeky little hole there from Astronomy. Oh, that's Thermite down. And it's just Cheesy Bush in a 1v3. Not sure I like Cheesy Bush's chances here. Oh, he's taken one though. Sitting tight in bedroom, sitting tight in the bathroom, and we've got Toby and AS both up on site, just waiting for IQ to make her move. Bandit's going in to see if he can get a cheeky kill here. But he's decided to pull back. Not really sure as much IQ can do here. 1 HP, literally 1 HP. And sure enough, Toby gets the kill. Good round there from Toby. Cleaning up with a little 3k there, I believe. Yep. All the kills there going to Toby and AS. A good starting push there from Riot, but the fragging power on Flex there was just too strong. The roam game down below with a nitro cell, just something that they weren't able to combat, unfortunately. So let's go again, and this time we're going dining room and kitchen. It's good to see some changes coming in for the standard rotations of objectives from Flex here, really mixing it up. It's no surprise that Toby took the kills. He is the fragger of the team, the entry fragger, so he's doing his job, clearly doing his job. AS cleaning up with 2 kills, even though he's the support player. Good to see supports coming out and getting their kills there.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So let's head down into dining. So we're setting up a pretty standard mute jam here to stop any drones from coming through. Nice castle barricade there to stop anyone coming in, so I'm guessing that there's not going to be a huge roam game here played by Flex. It looks like we'll probably be playing a 3-man on site, 2-man off site setup.
Go. 5 seconds left.
Yep, Toby is barricading himself out of sight.
Attackers are moving.
And it looks like Forever isn't actually going to be roaming. It looks like we've got a 4-man on site and a 1-man roam, which is very similar to what was played in the last round. Okay. So it looks like we've got Nomad and Thermite stacking up on Laundry. Looks like the plan here will be to try and take the Laundry wall into A site. Let's see where the rest of the team's at. So we've got Whatever rappelling up on the window into the pantry. So that'll be cutting off any rotations from downstairs, upstairs. I'm not sure he'll really see much there. The door's barricaded off and no one is playing in the basement. So Thatcher's going to drone out. Thermite is making a move through Astronomy and Bathroom, doing a bit of a roam clear upstairs. Supported by Ash. And KG is already down for Flex. That's Mute gone. Not a big loss as long as he's got his signal jammers down. It's 1 nitro cell denied, which is disappointing, as the as right or above that would have been really useful right now. But let's see what the team can do. Castle making use of that buff with the new super shorty, opening up some holes so he can watch whoever comes through the doors. AS opening up plenty of holes there, and we've got Doc contesting the Laundry. Got Thermite starting to make a move in. He'll be going for those for that wall now, possibly. I can see the bandit batteries are down. Doc is going to try and stop him. If Doc gets a call that this is happening, or hears it, he'll be around there. But he hasn't spotted it going off. That's Toby dead. That's the fragger for AS. That's the fragger for Flex down. Diffuser's been dropped tactically outside. So Riot are just setting up, ready to make their move.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Jaeger sitting, holding the top floor from below.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Got Nomad heading upstairs to get some vertical challenges. It's Cheesy Bush taken down by Jaeger from downstairs. But Jabir gets the refrag onto AS. Oh, and we missed all of the kills there. Just all of a sudden the kill feed just lit up with kills from Riot. So we bring it to a 1-1 in the first game of tonight's Alpha Gaming League. It seemed there like Riot slowed down the pace a little bit. They played the numbers well from the start, getting control of Laundry. They really droned everything out, took their time, and yeah, made good use of their drones to win that round, quite convincingly as well. It was a strong one. As the game goes on, guys, I'll try to make sure I get better with the controls and pick up. Apologies, correction, not Alpha Gaming League, Astral Gaming League. I don't know where I got Alpha from. Let me just edit that in the stream. Astral Gaming League. There we go. Astral Gaming League. GG. GG. Right. So now we've gone to the default starting site for any team in ranked. Trophy. Dear. Aviator and games. Again, we've got a standard setup coming up here, blocking off the two main walls into study. We've got no mirror, which is it's not a killer on this one, but a mirror is really strong for this site, so a clear tactical play there for the banning team. So we've got Jabir, who's playing Thatcher. He's going to be droning out the bottom floor just to check for any roamers down here. At the moment it looks the first floor is quite clear, not much going on down there. Thermite taking default position on the balcony just to see if he can get any early picks into study. No one's there watching it though, he's perfectly clear at the moment to do what he needs to do, so he's going to get a drone out and just check this out for himself. Nice kill there from AS onto the Ash. Some nice gunfire there from Thatcher. He's jumped out, just keeping an eye on the bedroom window. Nothing to worry about over there though, because Nomad is over there watching. We've got a little gunfight going on here between Nomad and Pulse. Okay, so they both know where each other is. But Nomad's decided he's going to try something else. He's going to try and get the flank. And interestingly, AS hasn't noticed the flank coming up. But still, there is a kill, and Nomad gets killed by Toby, who is watching the flank for AS. Good work. Strong round here for Flex. Oh, I keep missing all the kills. Right, that's the kill down in... Oh, Vault. Is that through the drone hole? That must have been through the drone hole. Very cheeky, very cheeky.
A bomb has been located.
We've got a push coming in here from Thatcher. Taking down the bandit batteries on the wall. We've got control of 90. Got Legion holding that very hard on that doorway. It's going to be difficult to make it through that doorway for whoever wants to go in. And sure enough, Jabir has thought better of it and is backing out to take the other objective. The attackers have got control of Aviator. There's a couple of holes open up here. It's going to be very difficult for Thermite to hold this, and Thermite fails it. Now 1v2, and Toby comes up from behind and gets the final kill onto Thatcher. Toby really fulfilling his role as the fragger here with a 6 KD. Double that of his closest teammate. Going back to trophy and stat tree, looks like we're sticking with pretty much the same team composition, but this time we've got Mozzie instead of Pulse when it comes to defending. And it looks like a very similar setup for the attackers, though we went Twitch but switched up to Monty. So pretty much the same teams here. Obviously both teams have decided a bit of a change is needed. Monty, always a strong pick, particularly for this site. If you can get control with Monty,
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
there's a lot you
used
can
by
do here. You
attackers.
just push in through study, for example, and plant in the aviator doorway. Okay, and we've actually switched site. I completely forgot about the rotation. We're in trophy and statuary. Gotta love us amateur casters. So we're going for a pretty standard setup here.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to go. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
So Ash is going to be making the move straight up to bedroom. Let's see what Monty's going to be doing. He's coming as well. Okay. So, oh my god, Toby is so quick with those kills. I think the rule here is just watch Toby, right? I mean, he's just doing all of the work. I mean, not all of the work. Support is a huge role in Rainbow Six Siege. I know that myself. I'm a support player. Most important type of role. But Toby is just really standing out here at the moment. His roams are just going pretty uncontested from Riot. If Riot really want to get some traction here, they're going to need to just take down Toby and focus a bit more attention on the roam game. So AS, just watching Maestro Cam, he'll be giving the call out now that Monty's coming through Astro.
Bomb located by attackers.
Thatcher and Ash making their move on master bed. Thatcher, standard take here. Going to take down the Vandal batteries and see if we can get the main wall open. Maestro Cam will not go down because the ADS manages to save it. Nice little setup here in Astronomy from Flex. Nice little kill there from It's Wolves. Doing stuff that Monty just isn't there to do. So now the move here is going to be to stop anyone coming through bathroom, leaving the wall open for taking. We're aware that no one is in Astro, so team of... There he is again with his kills. Toby is unstoppable. Maestro's going to be given the call that Monty's there, so the team know to just turtle back on site and hold the objective. Even Toby is rotated back to close to site. Nice kill there from Ash onto KG. Riot are taking control of Statuary now.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
But we've got a nice refrag there, leaving it down to a 2v2. Diffuser is not in the hands of the attackers, so Monty is going to have to go and try and pick it up.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Bandit is well onto this though. And he's ready to make his move. Whoever gets a nice kill, the plant is going down, and it's now Bandit in a 2v1, running through the smoke, taking a chance on a default plant. But misjudges, and Ash manages to take him down to finish off the round. Nice clean kill from whatever there. That brings us up to a 2-2. Typically, of course, any team wants to go 4-2 into the second half. Let's see if either of these teams can pull away and get that, or if we're going to go into the second half with a 3-3. So we are going back to Trophy and Statuary. Flex obviously feel that they can cover this. They've made a couple of tweaks to the team composition this time. So obviously they think there's something they can do a little bit better. They're going to swap the Ella out for Valkyrie. Even though they've seen IQ, I don't know if they'll think IQ is going to be 6-picked. To be honest, IQ's been brought in every round, so there's no reason to think that IQ will not remain on the table. So IQ's going to need to do some work here to make sure those Valkyrie cams don't trip them up. Let's take a little look at what AS is going to do with those Valkyrie cams. So pretty standard hole in the top of the wall there to watch both sides. That's going to come in very useful later on. Hunt that drone, hunt that drone. Go get it.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh yeah, you thought you could get away from AS, but no, no, no. Not today.
5 seconds to go.
So it looks like we're going to have Doc with an astronomy hold.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Jaeger, Legion chilling on site. AS setting up another... Oh, a nice cheeky little cam there. That might not be one that the IQ finds because, I mean, normally there you know where the bandit batteries are. There's not loads of work to do. Though typically she probably will scan the bedroom from outside. So there is a risk that cam will go down. But if she fails to see it, that's going to be a really useful cam, especially if Riot get the wall open and go for a plant like they did last time. So we've got 3 team members attacking from top floor of Fountain, and we've got Thatcher down below doing something. Thermite is now into the closet, with Ash just making sure there's no one hanging around in the bedroom. Interesting. So let's watch Ash. They're gonna... Okay, so Riot are gonna get the wall open. That was nice and easy. First minute down, and the wall is already open. Monty holding. Ash is going to chill in bathroom. And they've got the closet wall open as well, which is that's a very handy move. That's going to stop any rotations from Astral to the bedroom and vice versa. So good move there, opening that up. Monty's going to be giving the calls onto Thermite. Ash gets the kill. They're not sure if there's one behind desk. Some pre-fires there from Ash, just make sure it's clear. Monty goes and checks it out. IQ is doing work, spotting out any Valkyrie cams. It looks like the Valkyrie cam that AS put up by the main wall has been found. And here we've got Toby being cheeky, playing downstairs like he has in every other round. That's Ash that goes down to the Legion. Not to the Legion, sorry, to Doc. And here we've got pings coming out to Toby. He's getting ready. He's going to get another one. Oh, nicely done, Bandit. Good work. Toby is really on point with his nitro cells. Another kill for AS. Another one for Toby. And that leaves Jabir in a 1v4. This is going to be tough. An aggressive play from Bandit. He wants those kills, but he's not going to push too hard. And... oh, well, I say that. He gets the flank, goes down to the main wall and just takes him out completely. Strong round there from Flex. A good open from Riot to get the... good strategy there from Riot to get the main wall and the closet wall open. Didn't capitalise on it as much as they could have done. Towards the end of the game there, when it was a 4v1, that actually probably hurt more than it did benefits to them. But when you're in a 5v5, I think that's certainly a good play to cut off those rotations. And now with the site being won by Flex, we move over to Aviator and Games.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Pretty similar lineup here for Flex. If they ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is the last game, the defending half for Flex. They'll be looking to bring this one home to make sure they go into attack with that 4-2 lead.
Bomb located by
Riot will be very keen to close this round out and go in at 3-3 to increase their chances of winning this game. Toby setting up the standard bandit batteries. No doubt after this he'll be dipping and heading straight downstairs to be either underneath a study or a bomb.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Flex are playing a very interesting strategy on all their sites here. It does seem to be pretty much every round as a 4-man on site and 1-man roam. So they banned the key roam hunter, but they're not playing a huge roam game, but their fragger Toby being the roamer, you can see why they're protecting him. He's just being so strong and doing so much work for them off site that I think it's a good move to ban him out. Ash with the early pick. with Thatcher downstairs into Chunker Art Studio, keeping an eye out for the roamers and putting a nice little claymore there to stop any flanks from Toby. Getting ready to drone upstairs. Ash is moving onto the balcony while thermite drones are in, just to make sure that everything's clear. And here we go, we've got Nash main just droning for herself. This is what we like to see, people. This is what we like to see. So we're going to take out the Maestro Cam in the corner. That's a nice pick for the team. And here it looks like we've got Legion. No, we've got Doc holding a tight angle on the doorway. This is going to be a difficult push for the team. What they might be trying to do here is set up to open up the wall next to Bar with Thermite. No, they've gone for the main wall into Aviator. They found Legion in Vault. And we're down to a 5v3. Toby is unfortunately lost.
Special charge. Stay clear.
So let's see what... There goes Legion, leaving us in a 5v2. This is a... Oh, that's Thatcher down. And we're now... Oh, cheeky. We're now in a 3v1. Let's... Oh. And that was just a no-no for Jaeger. Not today, Jaeger. Not today. So, Riot managed to achieve what they need to. They go into the second half 3-3. So the team switch sides. We now see Riot going onto defense, and we see Flex going on to attack. And we see an interesting team makeup here. Toby's the entry flagger for Flex. Oh my god, Toby is the entry flagger. Why is it so hard to say? Toby is the entry fragger for Flex, and he's playing Blackbeard. Blackbeard, obviously a fragging player. We'll see if he's going to be going in front of his teammates or if he's just going to sit on a window for half a round. We've got quite a frag-heavy team composition here, it looks like, from the attackers.
Need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So we've gone to Trophy and Statuary. This is the same first site that was picked by Flex. Okay, I thought we were going to get a cheeky pre-placed Nitro cell from Valkyrie there, but it looked like it was just a misclick. The amount of times I've thrown down a Nitro cell when I meant to throw a Black Eye is unbelievable. Whatever is clearly an Ash Jaeger main. That's all he is playing. Let's see the setup. Okay, so we're setting up with a couple of barbed wire on Astro stairs. That will pick anyone coming up here. A couple of nice ADSs. And one behind the desk. So it looks like someone's either going to be playing behind desk, or that's just to protect any stuns or frag grenades from going in through the rotation hole. And a nice little ADS here to stop any grenades from coming over the top of the reinforced wall to take out the bandit batteries. However, the attacking team has Maverick, and it's not really going to do much. Got an early window open in the connector in between 90 and Trophy. I'm not sure if that was opened by the defenders or the attackers. Based on the breakage there, I'd say that was actually the attackers, or the damage is on the inside of the window.
Attackers have located a bomb.
The ping goes out to Valkyrie to let someone know that someone's coming up there. Valkyrie is going to play the drone hole and keep an eye on the balcony, it looks like. And I can hear Maverick doing what Maverick needs to do. No, I can't hear Maverick doing what he needs to do. Okay. Sounds, people, sounds. Kaid is playing the shotgun, which is no big surprise. The TCSG has become the real primary weapon here for Kaid for most people. So strong, especially with that ACOG. Some pre-fires from Ash. What am I saying? Some pre-fires from Jaeger, but no one's there. He hasn't reinforced anything. This is the meta for 2020, just not to reinforce when you're Jaeger. You've got other things to worry about. You don't need to be reinforcing. It's pointless. So, as expected, top of the wall has been opened. Not sure if that's by attackers or defenders. A cheeky Nitro goes out from Bandit, but doesn't find a home. Kaid's Nitro cell goes out and also finds no one. Okay, here's Maverick. Not necessarily going for a Maverick trick, just open. Oh yeah, this could be a Maverick trick.
Changing mags.
Okay, so we're going to get that open, and then someone's going to open it up. Probably Sophia. Sophia, sure enough, opens the wall with the charge. Okay, we know Bandit is behind the desk. IQ is just going to hold that window.
Changing mags.
Kill from Blackbeard there. He's not just sitting on the window, but he is just holding an angle there from the hole in the wall down into Astro. And that's the kind of thing you need here. Although Riot did a really good job opening that wall to cut off that rotation, opening up a cheeky Maverick hole like that is just as good.
Second floor.
And we're now in a 1v4 for Jaeger, who unfortunately doesn't have the gun power to match up against a guy with a shield right in his face. Oof. Well played, AS. Toby is just really kicking butts as a fragger for Team Flex. 15 kills, more than double his closest teammate. More kills than his whole team combined. Fair play to him, fair play. Riot, a lot more balanced, but with Jaeger getting the lion's share of the kills, but other than that, a really balanced set here of kills coming out from the teams. So we go to Aviator and Games this time.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Okay, so we've got the walls being pre-opened here by Kaid. In case you're not familiar with how this kind of setup works, it's likely that we'll see a bandit battery put on there to protect it. And then the attackers will either chuck grenades over to take out the bandit battery, or Kaid will chuck a nitro cell out over the top to take out anyone that's there. Potentially a Maverick, if Maverick is there again. Which Maverick is there?
5 seconds left.
Jaeger is proving to be a popular member of the team, so let's watch Jaeger for a bit and see what Jaeger does. This time he's reinforcing. He decided that the two reinforcements that he put in his pocket in the last round, if he'd put those down, the outcome would have been a bit different. He's decided this time that one reinforcement's going to make all the difference, so well played. Fair play to Jaeger there for the game sense. Yet again, the attackers open up the window connecting trophy, and we can see Maverick rappelling out there, hoping to get an early pick through that window. Jaeger's going to get droned out, or is he? Okay, so we hear the drone come through, but it doesn't get spotted. So potentially, AS doesn't know that Jaeger's there. Let's see what happens. Jaeger doesn't know that Maverick is going to start peeking the window, so all Maverick has to do here... Oh! And that was a beautiful bait there. Very short-lived round for AS. That's going to leave them a bit lacking not having Maverick, but he's not essential. They're going to have trouble getting through reinforced walls, but they've got Zofia, who might be able to get a charge and blow up through a drone hole. But other than that, they're really limited here on what they're going to be able to do to get reinforced walls open, even though they've got thermite. So Mute just chilling downstairs, getting ready to make a move. Looks like he's going to be looking for some pings to get a nitro kill from below. Attackers have got control of 90, and looks like they're going to be trying to get the main wall open. So Kaid is getting ready to trick the wall. Oh no, they don't need to trick it because they've got a signal jammer there. Nice. But as I thought, Zofia charge managed to take it out. And there goes the nitro cell, but it doesn't find a home. The trick on the wall did work though. He's got it electrified. Does Zofia have any more charges? She's got one. Managed to take it out. Kaid is out of electro cores, which means they are going to get this wall open. Kaid needs to really watch out. Let's see what Toby can do here. He'll be able to cut off rotation between the two sites. He's got clean access into the vault. He turns away at just the wrong time and goes down. That's disappointing. Oh, but there's the refrag potential there. Oh my god, it's Wolf is just cleaning up with that shotgun. Will they be able to revive Thermite? Thatcher. Kaid, looks like they're going to be able to get Kaid up. Doc takes care of that, no business. We've got KG in a 1vx. Oh, but he doesn't manage to finish it off. And the round goes to Riot. It was a good strong round from Riot. They played a good trick on the wall in Vault. They let it go, but they managed to hold the site nicely. Well played. Again, thanks to everyone who's joined the chat and the stream. You're watching Flex versus Riot. This is their first game in the Astral Gaming League for this season. We're starting off on Villa. We're a 4-4. And it's anybody's game at this point. If we look at the scoreboard, if Flex win at the moment, Toby is clearly going to be MVP. It's going to be difficult for anyone on the team to overtake him at this point with the points lead that he's got. But let's see what happens. It's not all about MVP, of course. It's a team game. So we have gone to Statuary and Trophy. Looks like we are going to have mute signal jammering off the walls to deny entry. In fact, it's the... Oh no, it's not the only wall denial we've got. We have got Kaid as well. Is he putting a bandit? Yeah, he has put a signal jammer on the right-hand wall. Let's see what happens with the left-hand wall if they're just going to leave that as it is. We've got Cheesy Bush, who is reinforcing the closet, setting up a little Legion trap. Where's he set that up? How'd you see it? Okay, we don't get to see it because we're not spectating him. I really do struggle with this new spectator system, to be honest. It's not as easy for me to read all the names on the sides and see who I'm scrolling to. The bottom at the top is much nicer. This view gives... Oh, and we've got an early down. That's Jabir. Don't know where that's come from. I guess he was... Yeah, I guess he was peeking that window that's been opened up every round by the attackers and just managed to get downed. We've got no doc to get the revive on him. So this could be a bleed out or just a kill. Although Smoke's going to go for the res, and he's got away with it. You cheeky boy. So Kaid's up at 25 health. He's not going to be able to bring too much to the table. We've got AS just watching the drone hole there into 90, and he's decided to retreat and sit on Astro window, which is something that we think Blackbeard would do, but no, we're going for a heavy push here from Blackbeard. There we can see a standard position being held by one of the defenders. I'm not sure which defender it is because the outline is difficult. I'm guessing it's Cheesy Bush playing Legion. It's not Cheesy Bush. It is in fact Jaeger, and we've got Maverick opening up the wall to take out the bandit batteries. In fact, that's not been used to take out the bandit batteries. We've got an electro claw trick here. Now the challenge here with the electro claw versus bandit batteries is that with an electro claw it's much harder to know where the attacker has put it. You really need to drone out and have some idea of what's going on. You can't just maverick however you like because it could be anywhere. It could be at the top of the wall, on the floor, in the middle. So real drone work needed there. Here we see Newton Jaeger just stacking up together to hold this bedroom doorway and the breach.
Changing mags.
Let's take a look at Smoke, who's downstairs. He's in a gunfight, it looks like, with IQ, and goes down. Well played, IQ, hunting him down. That's going to deny a lot of utility from below. Mute's one of those players that once he's put his signal jammers down, all he is really is a gun and a nitro cell. So he's not a huge loss, but that nitro cell could have been a big win at the very last minute. And here we see Riot following a similar tactic here to open up a hole in the closet and cut off those rotations. AS is on site, but he goes down. Nope, sorry, Kaid goes down.
10 seconds to go.
This doesn't look good for Legion, who does get killed by Toby. And a flawless round for Flex. Well played. I think that's the first flawless round that we've had. Oh, the cheeky move from Toby. So with that, we're now moving down to the dining room and kitchen. Flex are 5-4 up. If they can get this win, they go to match point. Now, at the start of the game, I did call this as being a strong map for Flex. I wasn't sure what Riot's abilities were on it, but they are proving to be able to match Flex quite strongly here. We're seeing a lot of utility being used very sensibly. We're seeing all the right walls getting opened. Once that's down, this is coming down to pure fragging power, pretty much, it seems.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Strong fraggers on the team are clearly quite clearly Toby and whatever, who is sticking with his Jaeger pick. Like I said earlier on, if it ain't broke, then why fix it? Looks like we're going to get a standard setup here where we bandit off the laundry wall. Castle barricade closing off the hallway entrance into the kitchen. Now earlier on we did see a castle barricade here stopping entry from pantry and stairs into kitchen. Interesting to see if we see that this time.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb.
Riot seems to play a very different sort of team composition when it comes to managing sites than Flex, where Flex we typically saw a 4 on site, 1 off. I was going to say we see a lot less roaming here from Riot, but as I say that, I noticed that they're playing a similar 4-man on site and 1-man roaming. So there you go, boys. Never listen to casters, because we don't know what we're talking about. Bandit is on the roam. Again, once he's put his batteries down, he's free to pretty much go and do what he wants. Bandit is such a strong operator. The MP7 is very powerful in the hands of the right player. Oh, Sophia's into bedroom. He gets taken out by Bandit with a quick flick. There's another one in bedroom. I don't know if Bandit caught that or if he's just decided to dip to keep safe. Probably a smart move. There are 3 of them stacked up out there on master bed. Okay, so we've got IQ droning in just to see if he can find any of the roamers. Got Castle doing a hard hold here on laundry, but it doesn't look like anyone's actually coming to laundry. Jaeger on site. Bandit's still on the roam. He's making his way back to trophy to see if he can get another pick. And he might actually get away with it here. Oh, he hasn't seen the guy to the right of the closet, but the back to the closet doesn't respond quickly enough. And Bandit gets away with his life. He's taking on a 3v1 situation here. If he plays it smart, he could get away with it. But the rest of the defenders are playing it just as smart with holes in all the right places. We might get a kill here from Jaeger. Oh, he had the headshot lined up, but just whiffed on it. That's going to be he's going to be kicking himself for that one. Here we see a very rare play down in the basement. I guess on the dining room site, this is actually quite a viable thing to come downstairs. No one ever expects it. And he is playing solo down there. We've got 3 defenders left, 1 in the basement, 2... No, I don't know where the other one is. Where's the other one? 1 in the basement. Oh, there he is. 1 in kitchen, laundry. He gets refragged by AS, which leaves us in a 2v3. AS is just watching very patiently. Looks like Maverick, looks like Doc didn't hear that ADS go back down.
10 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining.
AS is on site with Diffuser. He's going to go for a plant. But do the defenders know? Mozzie goes down.
Attackers activating diffuser.
And we've got Doc in a 1v3 situation in a post-plant. It's going to be really tough for him to take. See, we've got IQ there getting ready for anyone flanking through this way. And we've also got 1 other player back there in kitchen getting ready. They just need to sit and hold this tight. I don't think Doc's going to press this too aggressively unless he has to. We've got Blackbeard watching the top in case there's a jump through the window or doors, but that's not going to happen. Doc gives away his position, trying to bait out a kill. I think Flex are going to be a little bit smarter than this, to be fair. Yeah, they're just holding. They don't need to push. They're playing the numbers game here. Blackbeard, though, says, I'll have a bit of that, but doesn't take the kill. And another round goes to Flex, taking them into a 6-4 lead. Match point. Let's see if Flex can ride the momentum that they've managed to build up here and take this to the win. Very similar team makeup from Flex. A very similar team makeup from Riot as well, though they have now swapped out the Mozzie, and they're now playing... Okay, so they've had a bit of a mix here where whatever is actually not playing Jaeger, he's decided to switch to Smoke, and Cheesy Bush is going to be the man stopping the grenades.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We've got a standard Aviator and Gaming hold. Riot will be relying on this to bring them back into the series and not throw away this first map. This is of course the best of two, so even if they lose this, it's not all over. But you don't really want to go into the second map with a 1-0 lead. It's not where you want to be. The best you can hope to do is draw. The bonus here is that even if they do draw, they're keeping their round differential nice and close. But still, they're obviously going to be looking for the win here. I mean, I know that's an obvious thing to say, but at this point, they're going to be hungry. So it looks like we're probably going to have Smoke holding the vault. No, he's just setting up a nice little shield there for Kaid, and Kaid is doing a little pre-placement. I don't know if they realise that Thatcher is there. Thatcher will just take that down straight away. We've got Doc roaming downstairs. We've got two people on site. And we've got Cheesy Bush as Jaeger over in Astro with another one at the bottom of Astro stairs. We've got Toby playing Blackbeard. He is pushing into Master Bed. AS gets the first kill though. And he gets it from out there. Okay, nice one. Clearly they should have left whatever on the Jaeger. Cheesy Bush just not bringing enough to the party, unfortunately. Thatcher droning his teammates out, decides it's clear to go in and starts making a move. Closely followed by Sophia watching his flank. We get a nice little claymore down there to stop anyone from rotating up from Astro stairs. Very difficult claymore to take out though. By the way they've placed it, I think as long as the defender sees it, if they come up, they will be able to get it. All the team here is stacking up, looking ready for a study and 90 push. Looks like, no, not study, sorry. A B site red stairs push. Gets a nice kill onto Orlando, who's playing Doc. We hear Maverick doing his thing. C4 misses the mark. Both teams have been really strong here when it comes to opening walls. There hasn't been many walls that they've wanted to get that they haven't got. Kai's decided to dip. He's not holding it anymore. Smoke is going to sit there and just try and smoke deny. Oh, he might get a drone kill here onto Maverick. No, he just misses. He gets him down a few points, but doesn't get the kill. Now he's in a tricky situation here where he's going to try and watch the drone hole and the Maverick hole at the same time, but he's going up against Blackbeard through that drone hole, and that's not something that's going to be easy for him. He throws a smoke grenade up to try and deny just for a little bit longer with 40 seconds left on the clock. It might be enough. Thatcher gets a nice kill onto Bandit as Bandit tries to make his way around that claymore. That is, of course, another move you can do, just vault over the side to avoid the claymore. Getting a push into Aviator here from Thatcher. And now we are in a 1v4
15
from
seconds to
smoke.
go.
Sprays, gets the shotgun out. And how does he miss that? That is so unfortunate. And Flex take it for a 7-4 win on Villa. I'm pretty sure that was their map choice, so it's not really a surprise that they won it. GG's. As predicted, Toby tops the table with 20 kills to 4. Blimey, that is a 5 KD for Toby. Clearly the entry fragger for the team. So, as we go into between the two games, the teams will take a quick 5-minute break, which means we'll take a 5-minute break as well. In fact, what I'll do is I'll stick on stream and keep up with you guys. The next game is on Clubhouse, if I remember rightly. Let me just double check. I've said it several times, but just remind myself. Yeah, Clubhouse is the next map. And going into this one, Flex will be starting on attack. So we'll just switch that to orange team and Flex will be on attack. Keeps it nice and simple there. I'll always remember that Flex is orange rather than getting confused. Okay, some interesting comments here in chat with a message from UIU Esports. So, although man of the match there for the winning team was Toby, I mean, what was your guys' take on MVP? Who's your MVP for the game? Your Nan's MVP. Great comment. Everyone's Nan should always be MVP. So the next game is going to be on Clubhouse. We're going to have the orange team Flex attacking first with the blue team Riot defending first. This, I believe, is another strong map for Flex. Will it be as strong as Villa was? Don't know. We'll find out. I don't know what Riot are like on this map, but very soon we will get the opportunity to see. We've got one player from Riot who's just restarting their Xbox. I'm not sure what's happened to the 5th player from Flex, but we will not start the game until everyone is in and readied up. Thanks to all the new followers that have joined during the stream, by the way. Greatly appreciated. I don't know if the teams are swapping over. I was told that the teams would be staying. Oh, it looks like a team. Okay, alright. So I guess we can understand why we've got a new team member joining Riot. The Twitch chat is very clear as to, I guess, why we've got a new player. So just waiting for the last member of Flex to join. Everyone ready up, and then we will get going. Oh, okay, forget what I said. Naught is actually for Flex. I didn't realise. Whatever is back for Riot. I guess his Xbox has been restarted. Again, thank you to everyone for joining the stream. If you didn't see the first game, it was quite a game. It was a win to Flex. It was a 7-4 victory. We'll be looking to see if they can repeat that this time round, or if it's going to go the way of Riot. Flex have had to bring in an alternate player, unfortunately, which I believe is in the rules. This should be okay. Yeah, again, sorry, thank you to everyone who's joined the stream to watch tonight. This is the first matchup between Flex and Riot. It's their first time in the league. Thanks for everyone for joining to watch the game. And thanks to all those who have followed my stream since starting. I haven't streamed for a very long time as a player myself. I do play Siege. I have YouTube. You can go over to TootXB, check out my YouTube channel. Do a bit of Rainbow Six play, mainly Rainbow Six stuff, but also strong controller output. I do a lot of stuff for controllers. I like my Xbox accessories, so I do a lot of work on those. But mainly it's a Siege channel with controllers in there as well. Thanks for calling me out as an MVP. Thank you. Help me choose the name. So yeah, I really appreciate the guys joining the stream. If I, one day I might stream again. I might even be streaming a bit of Call of Duty Warzone later this evening after this, to be honest with you. I don't know if I'll ever stream Siege again. I'd like to. I really would like to. But we'll see what happens. But thank you very much for joining. Okay, everyone is ready. So let's begin the next game and the final game of the night on Clubhouse. Riot versus Flex. This one is for not quite all the marbles. This is their first game, so they're currently sitting right in the middle of the league table. We've got Apollo sitting at the top, and because this is the first game for Flex and Riot. There are no points scored, and therefore no points for them. So quite clearly, Blackbeard caused a lot of pain in that last game on Villa for Riot, and they've decided, nah, we're not having it this time, mate. We're not having it. So Blackbeard can see his way out. This is the kind of ban I would expect from Flex. Thermite, to be honest. I mean, Thermite's always been seen as a staple operator that you need, but more and more now, you'll see teams bringing the likes of Zofia, Buck, Sledge, and when you've got one of those guys, you can quite easily make do with Maverick. If you're good with Maverick and can Maverick trick, you just don't need Thermite. So, be good to see how this plays out. Obviously, we're all expecting CCTV to go first. And Kaid's banned, which I think makes sense. Maybe not so much for the defending team first to ban Kaid, but like I was saying in the last game, Kaid is one of those ones where when it's a bandit battery, you know pretty much where you're going to find it, but when it comes to Kaid, you've really got to get the intel to find out how you're going to take that down if you don't have Thatcher. Thatcher isn't banned, so Kaid wouldn't have been as big of a problem. But by taking him off the board, you do at least free up some flexibility on what you want to do with your team composition. Looks like these teams have certainly got their favourite operators. We're not seeing much difference here from what we saw in Villa when it comes to the team makeup. Capital, I don't think we've actually seen before in Villa, but every other operator that we're seeing pulled out here has been in the Villa game.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Okay, sorry guys, I was looking at the stream for a moment there. There's some activity that needed to be dealt with. The joys of being the only one watching your stream. Okay, so we've got a standard setup here from Jaeger. He's going to be reinforcing the CCTV wall. We've got all of the walls, or the external walls at least, in garage reinforced, which is a good play. A lot of teams now will be going for the garage. All you need to do is open up a little hole in the top of that wall on the left, and you get a nice little view up to the top floor here. Get some grenades in. It makes for a really strong position, so that's a good play there. Very standard setup to have Doc playing here and keeping an eye on garage. Normally you'd possibly see a rotation hole here between garage and the site, but they've decided not to do this. We've got a default rotation hole up here at the top of the main stairs. As expected, we've got Maverick coming upstairs to Maverick trick the wall. Mute has been hurt, not sure who that's by. This is quite a risky Maverick trick, to be honest, to rappel upside down there, because he could easily be shot from there. Normally you'd want to do it in a upright position to save yourself from being shot, but he's got away with it. He's got away with it. So Doc will be contesting the breach. Jaeger just holding angles on CCTV window. And we've got Toby, the entry fragger, nowhere near the building even, just playing from the back as Nomad, trying to cut off runouts and using that ACOG to look for picks through the breach hole. And here we go, as we talked about, there's the hole at the top of the garage wall, which will be able to be used to see any rotations through the garage window. Nice little Valkyrie cam there, which looks like it's going to go unnoticed. And we've got Jaeger just watching for the Nomad on the other side. He might get a pick here, but it's Hollow against... Ooh! Well, he didn't even need to worry. Oh, he did need to worry. I thought he got shot from below, but no, it was Toby that got the kill on him there. Nicely done, Toby.
Covered the bomb diffuser.
Legion is holding the top of the main stairs as best he can, but he's in trouble here with no doc to heal him. He's going to have to do what he can to stay alive. And we're now in a 2v4 with Flex taking the lead here. Got Zofia on site, who's going to take down Legion easily, who's very low health, which leaves just one on site. We know where he is. And so does Zofia, and KG gets the kill, despite having a little prick in her. So a strong round there for Flex. This time we've got KG, the support player, stepping up to get all the the main kills there for his team. Toby played his strong part still, even though he wasn't even in the building. He managed to get a really nice pick onto the team's Jaeger, which opened up a lot of opportunities for them. Very similar lineup here, though. For defenders, we're pulling out Echo and Pulse. Defenders really stepping up on the intel. I would assume that Pulse is going to play downstairs and play for denial from below, or at least make sure that no one goes downstairs to Zofia charge or buck the bandit batteries from down below. We're probably seeing a very similar setup in Garage. Yep, sure enough, we're reinforcing the same walls. They might want to put some kind of denial on that this time, I don't know. Yeah, Bandit's coming down. And he is going to try and deny those walls to make sure that we don't get that same hole opened up. It's a good play. I mean, it's not going to be difficult for anyone to take that out, to be fair. You could get that one on the left from the garage door, I think. Though that will probably be heavily contested by Echo sitting up on the top. He'll be used for probably just denial of garage and yokais. Flex just currently 4 men just coming from warehouse, with one coming over from construction. Toby's going to be playing the same position, and the team just getting a feel for the sites. Let's see what Pulse is up there. And sure enough, Pulse is downstairs, watching the main door for anyone coming in, and probably playing plant denial. So Pulse is well aware that someone's coming from there, and it looks like he's going to get droned out. Will he make a move or will he contest? He doesn't know where that player is. He's decided to make a move in case he's on the outside the front, but he's not. Pulse playing it smart there, and but he's going to get droned out by someone else. He doesn't know where this guy is.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
That's going to take up a lot of time being wasted here downstairs, droning out Pulse. Although he's not getting kills, he's doing his job. We got IQ making a move to come into construction, just waiting for the right call to do that. And she's been given the call that it's the right time. Got AS doing Maverick tricking.
Knock, knock.
There's a little bit there, I think, in the middle that he probably needs. Oh no, he hasn't done the top yet. These ACOG sites, they just block so much vision. Not sure he's got that bit in the middle well enough though. That might not work. I'm not sure. No, it sounds like he's got it. Yeah, he's got it. Has got it. Nice. And there you go. Who needs thermite? We now get a nice air jab into the site to stop the rotation through the doorway. So it looks like again we're going for a heavy CCTV push here, probably for a default plant. Let's see what Pulse is up to downstairs. Pulse is still alive, wasting time, and as we can see, they haven't managed to open up the wall this time round, so the bandit batteries there are doing their job. Diffuser's been dropped out. Oh, and there we go. The crossfire there, one of them was going to get him, even if he'd got the one outside the main door. The other one would have got him. Bandit goes for the repeat, but can't escape AS. We've got Valkyrie and Jaeger in a 2v5. This is a tough ask. Even tougher now, a 1v5. Let's see what Valkyrie can pull out of the bag here. We've got all 5. We've got one. There's one on the window, one on the doorway. There was no way she was going to make it through there alive. GR to Flex. So Flex take the early lead with 2 rounds to nothing, and stick with the same team, except we've added a Twitch this time instead of IQ. Looks like Riot have realised that Flex are pretty strong on their roam game, so they've decided to bring Vigil to get around that. Okay, so we did have Twitch, but we've gone back to IQ. So we've got the same team here for Riot. For Flex, sorry. Riot clearly deciding that Echo just wasn't paying off and going back to Legion. Seen a bit of a nerf this season. Now that you've got to be really close to his Legion mines to see when they go off. Obviously that's really good for attackers. It makes it a bit more balanced. As a defender who likes to play Legion a lot, I'm not overly happy with it, but you know, you learn to adapt, obviously. We're going to see a pretty standard Maestro cam go up on the entrance. We've got Jaeger going upstairs to get hatches, probably. Got the standard church wall reinforced, though there is one missing. We'll see if they get that when they come back.
10 seconds
So that's
left
kitchen.
before insertion.
And we've got Jaeger going for blue.
5 seconds left.
And Vigil is heading... Oh, I thought he was heading back to site, but he just wanted to stick a couple of bullets into that drone. He's going to go up and do a top floor roam. Is he going to try and deny the hatch? Or is he just going to chill? Yeah, he's going for a kitchen hatch denial from above, so there's a nice little angle there. If you open a hole, you can just sit, and if Thermite puts something down, or Hibana puts something on the kitchen hatch, you can just shoot them out. So that's a nice little play there from Vigil. IQ just running around on the roof. She'll be going for Vigil. This is probably a good play. She'll be able to detect Vigil if he uses his scanner. Let's take a closer look, see what he's going to do here. We know that Vigil is down there somewhere. Does Vigil know that he's up there? He's going to get... Okay, so Flex are going to know he's in there. They'll hear the footsteps running away. IQ making the smart move and deciding to back out. Maestro's in a gunfight down on blue, given the call that someone's down in oil pit coming to push them. Vigil just chilling outside, completely stumping these drones. He's going to go for an aggressive push. He knows 2 people are droning. He knows they've droned the room, and they're probably not going to drone back in. He could get a nice little pick here. Okay, so IQ's made the drop. Maestro's returned back to site out of blue. AS is caught up in a gunfight with someone on blue. He's deciding to back out, take out the library, take out the cam, and it looks like Vigil managed to get IQ, but the refrag comes in from Orlando. Sorry, the refrag comes in from KG. We've got a heavy hold on dirt tunnel here from Bandit, but no one's coming that way, so Bandit's going to make his way back to site. Maestro just sitting watching. Pretty dirty angle here onto blue. I thought for a minute there he was going to kill Jaeger.
Blow it up. Going live.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Flex are successfully getting the kitchen hatch. They've got Moto hatch, so there's going to be a strong play here, possibly coming up any moment now. We've just got 40 seconds left. We've got Diffuser making its way down main stairs. Blue being open for some holes to stop a rotation. Looks like the defenders are focusing on this blue, but they need to start changing their attention over to Moto, possibly. Okay, KG's in a bit of trouble. Whoever goes down.
15 seconds to go.
We need an aggressive take here from... we need an aggressive take from Flex. Doesn't do enough. Oh, he tries to run through but gets killed. There's 2 people on the other side. There's no way he was going to make it. Oh, and the plant goes down, but there's no way he is going to get away with this.
Attackers have dropped the bomb. Operators have run out of time.
And Riot manages to bring it back for a 2v1. So there's me and Villa talking about Kavera not being, I was going to say not being one for competitive play. Someone picks her, but we're actually going to 6-pick. Okay, so we go to Legion. That makes more sense. To be honest, you could play Cav, but with the way you see Flex stacking up as a team, you're not really going to be able to do much as Kavera. You might get one pick, but you're not going to get an interrogation. And if you're not going to get the interrogation, one kill from Kavera to probably get traded out just isn't really worth it. So a wise choice there to move away to another operator. Okay, so smart move from Legion there. I don't think this was reinforced the last time. IQ managed to get it open with just a breaching charge, if I remember rightly, so that opens a lot of opportunities. That opens a lot of opportunities as an attacker to get that open. Allows you to pinch into construction a lot harder. Now the strategy you typically want to follow here as an attacker is to drone out from gym into staircase, into bedroom and bathroom. Sorry, from gym into the hallway, into logistics, and then into master bedroom. Reason being is because once you've cleared out gym and logistics, you know no one can rotate from there for you. So once you know they're clear, and that allows you to be able to move in and set up a claymore on the top of the stairs. And you've got pretty much free reign of this side of the building.
A bomb has been located.
However, Flex are doing something very similar to what they've done in the other rounds, except this time we're only seeing... Okay, we're seeing 3 people. 4 people, yeah, it's very similar to previous rounds. Maverick's taking some damage. KG's going to cover the bottom of it for him. There's just a kill there, just... Oh, and that's the Thatcher down. They weren't really making a load of use from Thatcher anyway. I mean, he's still useful for taking out but the ADSs, Mozzie drones and Legion traps, but it's not really needed at this point, I don't think, for Flex here. It's just a game of patience for KG here. Waiting out... Who is that? I don't know who that is. Is it Castle? It's Castle. Yeah, it's just a waiting game to see who's going to make the move first. So Hibana is going to open up CCTV window. That's going to open some opportunities. So we can see AS just covering the CCTV window. We've got KG covering from the other side. So we've got a nice little pinch being set up here. Anyone going into CCTV is just a death sentence, really. We've also got some challenging here on the garage door. It looks like Maverick is mavericking down below the castle. Question is, has he opened up a hole you can walk through? No, okay. He's just opened up a hole big enough that you can peek the top floor. And KG gets the kill onto Castle.
Loading new magazine.
Okay, so KG, even though he's on low health, this is a strong position to be in. The problem is it's quite a predictable position, so it is quite possible that someone will just run out and take him down, but there might still be an air jab on the doorway, in which case it could just be a free kill here. Oh, AS just didn't have what it took to keep up with Legion there. Legion took him down. Cheesy Bush has gone down in the garage, which means garage is free. We're now going to see a take by KG. Oh, KG's down. That leaves a 1v2. 1v1. Nomad could pull this out, and Nomad does. Well played, Toby. It's one of those rounds where just all of a sudden everything comes together at the very last moment. A lot of patience being shown by KG there. Flex have managed to build a respectable lead with 3-1. It's kind of where you'd expect defenders to be normally, though, at this point. Clubhouse, even when it's with its rework, I think is still considered to be a little bit more defender favoured.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I might be wrong on that though, I'm not always up on the latest stats. Okay, they've opened a cheeky little hole there from cache into CCTV. I'd expect something like that if you were playing a smoke, for example, so you could chuck gas grenades out, but they haven't got smoke, so I guess what they're going to do is probably stand on this table by a bomb and just hold a tall angle down onto the garage wall, onto CCTV wall when they inevitably get it open.
10 seconds to go.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any bandit tricking going on in this game, in either of our matchups. Again, we've got the double reinforcements going down in garage.
Locate and defuse a bomb.
Okay, maybe not double. Yeah, we're just seeing bandits get pre-placed with no real tricking here, which is... I mean, I guess we know they're bringing Maverick every time. What's the point in bandit tricking, right? You're just going to get caught out. So KG is going to hold that position again and just sit tight. Now what happens here is typically that you'll have one person rappelling, watching through the drone hole, and watching through the holes that Maverick is about to make, making sure that he doesn't get killed. Let's switch over to KG and see if he's going to get a pick. Okay, so some shots do get fired. KG misses. Bandit's getting hurt. Ooh. KG had someone lined up there, but just didn't quite get them. See, we've got a Nomad on the Stocks door, which is very good. That's often a run out there, so the Nomad charge on there will allow KG to quickly move out of the way and get a quick kill if that goes off.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Oh, just a nice little wall bang there. Would see that guy in. Oh, that is Legion in there, right? Oh, he's going to get the top there. No, unlucky, unlucky.
Loading new magazine.
Who is that up there? Is it Bandit? No. Jaeger? Yes. Okay. Let's see what Doc's doing. Okay, so Doc is the one contesting the Maverick hole. He might get a kill here if the player out on the balcony there moves a little bit more over to the left. But I think they're probably smarter than that. They're just going to hold that angle into garage, which is a sensible move. AS is making his way into construction. Oh, I just missed the kill. Oh, but Mute manages to get the refrag. Was that Mute? No, it wasn't Mute. What am I saying? It's Doc.
Repulsion device planted.
Reloading on ammo.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
So we've got AS playing down below. Under this rack here is a very common position. You can actually shoot up to the table by bomb through the ceiling just above that rack. AS spots the Mozzie drone there nicely and takes it out. Plant is going down on sight. AS is down. No one there to get the refrag. Plant is denied. This could be... Mozzie goes down. Sledge is pushing hard, but they've not got time to get diffuser on plant, and it's going to be a win for the defending team. So although Toby manages to pick up a kill there at the end, 8 KD, blimey, Toby is going off tonight. Although he managed to pick up a kill on the end, it just wasn't enough, unfortunately. And now we're going to head back to Church and Arsenal. 3-2 split to Flex right now. This is the last round of the first half. Flex will be wanting to tie this one up. It will give them a nice strong lead going into their defense. If Flex win this round, you've got to say it's a really strong chance that they will win the map. Okay, so despite what I said earlier, Orlando Wright has made the move to Caveira. Let's see what happens.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So Caveira, sure enough, is doing what Caveira's going to do, head straight upstairs and probably get kitchen hatch. Yep. Full reinforcements going down on Church Wall. 2 walls being reinforced in blue. Will we see a rotation hole or just some punch holes in the other soft wall? Not sure. We've got some denial up in dirt, so we've got that reinforced, but not
10
bandited.
seconds left before insertion.
Got a nice little Legion trap there in dirt, so there'll be a nice early call if anyone comes from dirt.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Now on a map like Clubhouse, historically it's always been a map where you don't really have much in the way of roam game. Obviously Kavera's going to change that. Let's see where Kavera's playing. She might well be up at the top. She's in silent step at the moment. Is she at the top? Yes, she is. So she might be doing the same sort of kitchen denial that Vigil was doing in the last round. Smoke's just going to chill on site. So they've got CCTV wall open already. Not really a surprise. There's no one was there holding it.
As my friend would say, time to ring some east.
Let's check out KG on Buck, who is droning out. KG being support will do most of the droning in this, and he'll be helping the roam clearers to check for roamers. Does he know? I don't think he knows Kavera's there. This could be an easy pick for Kavera. Oh, but KG just outguns. I'm not sure KG... Well, KG definitely didn't know he was there, but fair play. And the disrespect of just dropping the body through the hatch. Oof. I thought that was one of the team there behind Hibana, but it wasn't. So we see Legion chilling down in Moto at the moment.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Waiting for a standard push there. He's on cams right now. Sorry, not in Moto, behind Church Wall. Legion will probably just sit here watching cams. It's a strong position to be in. At the moment, it looks like Flex are getting ready to take control of Moto, whilst also go down main stairs. Yeah. Looks like we're going to see a Moto and Church take, as opposed to really focusing much effort on Armory here. Thatcher's going to keep them distracted, coming in from blue. Is that... That's Toby playing Boss G. Interesting. We can see that there's one defender currently holed up. Never mind. Is that the defender that's in... yeah, one defender in strip. Now the question is, will anyone from Flex come and try and take Bandit away from this position? They can make the option and leave him and push site, but at the same time they'll know that all he's got to do is just rotate back out, drop Moto hatch and get a flank on them. But as they clear up in sight, they know he's going to be the only one left. Buck is doing work in the kitchen. He'll be opening up the floor to see what kills he can get. Oh, and Flex just cleans up in the last moment there with a sudden load of kills in the kill feed, all to themselves. So Flex do what they ideally would want to do there and go up 4-2 to close out the first half. This puts them in a really strong position to win this. All they need is 3 rounds. Riot need 5. Toby switching over to Mozzie. Was he playing Mozzie before? I don't know. I know there was a Mozzie, but... well, of course he's switching to Mozzie. He hasn't played defense in this game so far. What am I talking about? Pretty standard team setup coming from the attackers. Capital? That'd be an interesting operator. Capital will very possibly find himself heading over here onto the balcony. It's a good position to come to stop any bandit tricking going on over here. Just fire a firebolt over. That'll stop the bandit tricks. Though, like I said earlier, we haven't really seen anyone bandit tricking, so whether or not we'll see that happening, I don't know. Flex following a similar example to Riot and are reinforcing the bottom of the garage,
10 seconds left.
which makes a lot of sense.
5 seconds left before insertion.
And Doc's probably going to sit upstairs on the top of garage floor.
GPS deployed and ready to go. Loading new magazine.
So we're going to see some similar tactics come out here from Riot to what we saw from Flex. I suspect we're going to see some Maverick tricking. Although I don't know who's actually going to open the wall. I guess they're going to be brave and go for a breaching charge. Oh, and straight away, Capital with a kill. Okay, see, this is what I was talking about earlier, where you just need to have someone there watching that. A sensible move. Maverick trick's not going to work because he hasn't taken out that middle bit on the bottom. But that doesn't matter because he's done the one on the right side. And that's taken it out for him. Nice. So they've got access to the whole wall now. All they need is someone that can open it, but they're going to need breaching charges to do this. They've got no one else who will be able to offer that utility.
Loading new magazine.
Doc is getting ready to hold the angle. But he can hear someone down below him. But they're rotating round to the garage door. So if he watches the garage door, he might get a nice little pick here.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Okay, so to open it up, they're choosing to just shoot a shed load of bullets and just make it fall apart naturally. Okay.
Changing mags.
It's an interesting choice from Riot here on this attack. And clearly they're planning on taking this site. Nomad's got diffuser. She's not going to go for a quick rotate, so I just not sure what they're planning to do to get this open. She doesn't have breaching charges. Havan's got breaching charges. Okay. Toby making good use of drones there, getting a nice kill. Oh, I move off just as he gets a kill. Classic siege timing, people. Classic siege timing. So here we watch Capital. We've got one out on the garage top floor. He's kind of pinched in now. All that whatever needs to do here is watch that rotate or firebolt it out, and that puts them in a really strong position to take out this guy that's sitting there. Smoke, just not smoke.
Attackers dropped.
I don't even know who it is. Is it Doc? It's Doc. Oh, and Doc gets the kill. Just saw a bit of his cheeks. But Doc moves back to the window. Don't pop your head out, Doc. Don't pop your head out. Don't get greedy. Just stay chilled. You've got 15 seconds. Now it's a 1v4, 1v3.
10 seconds left.
All Doc had to do there was just wait a moment. And whatever here is likely to just KD save. No chance of a win. They might be taking a minute there to just talk about what their strategy was to get that wall open. Disappointing attack round from Riot there. They had the right idea at the start, but just didn't seem to have the operation, didn't seem to have the utility needed to be able to follow up to get that wall open. Just ended up stalling outside, and that's where it went wrong for them, really. This time they've seen the error of their ways. Their team makeup is a little bit more flexible. So I don't know if they're expecting a CCTV hold, but what we're going to get is a church and armory. This composition of team that they've got for attack will still work, but I think they're probably banking on it being CCTV again, and Maverick tricking and then using Ash to just open the wall, which makes perfect sense. Now we saw whatever playing Ash on Villa, got a whole lot of kills as Ash on Villa. This is the first time we've seen her play Villa on this map. Let's see if she can repeat that.
Attackers have located a bomb.
So Toby has reinforced off
10 seconds left before insertion.
dirt.
5 seconds to go.
Bandit will be taking care of hatches.
Defuse the bomb.
And Valkyrie setting up Valcams. So every operator doing pretty much what you'd expect them to do. So obviously Riot now realise that it is a push down into Armory. Looks like they want to try and take dirt. They're going to have to use... Well, they could Maverick trick this, to be fair. But we've only got 2 people stacking up there. Oh, 3. So it looks like we're going to go for a Maverick trick into dirt. But we need to get Ash over there to really capitalise on that. So at the moment, it looks like we're getting ready in the kitchen to get the hatch open. But also take dirt tunnel. Now, we've got Valkyrie over here. Does she know what's coming her way? She's nitro selling and manages to get the kill onto Maverick, but he managed to get the wall open in time. So a good pick there for Valkyrie. What Valkyrie needs to do here is just maybe relax a little bit and let them come to her. Okay, they're going to be a hard push now. I don't know if she knows there's 2 of them. Oh, and there goes the Ash mate. Okay, Valkyrie putting in work here. So Thatcher and Monty have decided, F this, we are going to GTFO and try something else. And they're just going to make their way back into Hibana on Blue Hatch. Oh, and Toby just cheekily sitting there holding the spot, takes out Monty as he runs. That makes Thatcher think twice about what he's doing, reevaluating life right now. And he decides to just repel. So clearly... Oh, and a nice cheeky kill through the wall there from Toby. This guy. 14 kills, I mean, look at that. And that takes Flex nicely onto match point already. So Flex, 6-2 up. Just 1 round needed. Gym and bedroom, Flex could close it out here. We see a pick for Tachanka. Oh no, he moves over to Valkyrie. Come on, Nort. Why you tease us? Why you tease us? So Toby, as we've seen him do in most rounds when he's been defending, it clearly is going to be playing downstairs. Normally he's been playing Bandit downstairs or Mozzie. This time we're seeing Pulse, which kind of makes sense. No doubt he'll stay around the billiards and bar area for as long as he can and just keep the team guessing. He might see some support from Vigil down there backing him up.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Wait a minute. Yeah, here we go. I got so confused. Is there anyone in the chat right now that's looking for Riot to win this? Come on, people. Let's hear the support for Riot. I mean, obviously they're not watching the stream, so they don't know you're supporting them, but still. The force is strong. The force is strong.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
So we've got Vigil is going to be holding downstairs. Kind of makes sense. Get the late rotate. Valkyrie heading back to site. KG is on site setting up his shields. Pretty standard sort of setup here. Normally you'd expect to see Castle. But we can live without it. We can live without it, that's for sure. What is Capital shooting at? Okay, shooting random shots through CCTV window, I guess. Maverick doing what Maverick needs to do and open up the wall. He's getting very close. He might get picked off. Oh no. Someone there at the top of stairs clearly watching. He could have got picked off there, but he was fortunate enough to not get picked off. Valkyrie's holding that very hard. Let's check in on our man Toby. Sure enough, yep, playing downstairs. Oh, even further downstairs than I expected, to be fair. He's down in Memorial, or Moto as we call it. Nice. Okay. IQ making a play into billiards. And Riot have managed to get the jacuzzi wall open. I'm not sure... Ooh, that was a risky move. Oh, and Whatever just thinks, yeah, I'll just go in and I'll have some of that. But KG is there with the TSG to just shut him right down. KG does like his TSG, I do know that much. Another nitro cell comes out. Ooh! How much did that look like a headshot?
C4 out.
C4 goes out, doesn't find anything.
Drop the diffuser.
Oh, Valkyrie with a double kill. Toby doing what Toby does. Oh! Oh! He's so close to Maverick, but just flinched out of the way. I think the adrenaline was there for Valkyrie, but let her get the better. KG goes down to the fragging power of Maverick. The M4 really is a good gun. But it's a 1v3. We've still got 2 players off site. Pulse is there giving all the calls, but they know where he is based on the gunfire. We've got Forever playing with the Boss G. Ooh, that was close. Boss G kill? No?
15 seconds to go.
Oh, and Orlando gets taken down by the Boss G. There's a few little ping issues going on here every now and then. It looks like jumping up every now and then to the 30s. And that was a win for Flex. They close out 7-2. GG to Flex. Well played. That really was a strong map for Flex. Right, I had the right idea for a lot of it, but just couldn't bring it together to close out the game, unfortunately. So that's a 2-0 for Flex. They'll go up a place in the league table, and Riot will obviously go down a little bit, which is very disappointing for them. Thank you for watching the stream and for supporting AGL. This video is likely to go up on my YouTube channel. As long as it's recorded well, I'll post it up onto my YouTube channel in the next few days. So if any of you missed anything and you want to see it, then by all means head over to the TootXB YouTube channel and check this video out. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all the new followers that have joined me. Very much appreciated. If you'd like me to cast another one of these, let AGL know. And if I've got time and can do it, then I'm happy to do it. It's been great fun.